as St. Martin, our people, we have to work together, you know. So moving forward, you just need to get back to basics, and from there you could see everything.
Do not settle for less in life. And entrepreneurship is the best way to go. Working for yourself, 2 thumbs up. A wonderful good afternoon to all of our St. Martin family, on St. Martin, and our SOS family all around the world. Welcome to your program, Strictly Business. Call up a friend and tell them, listen, tune into SOS Radio 95.9 FM because the boys are in the building from 12 until 12:30 for another interesting topic here for you this afternoon. But of course, before we get started, we'd like to shout out to all of our sponsors that make this program possible. If you want to do some great grocery shopping, we got a supermarket for you. That is the Aki Supermarket, located right down the Village Road for all your grocery shopping needs today. And if you want to get that fresh haircut to look sharp for the week, you got to go and visit the Los Mejores Barbershop. Thank you, Los Mejores Barbershop, located right down the Village Road as well. And if you need some new movies, whether you want your movies on DVD, on your USB, on your hard drive, just plug up to your smart TV, watch your movies without internet, you got to go and visit the Video Block DVD store right there in French Quarter for all the latest movies. We also got a nice selection of PS4 games there for you as well. So go and visit the Video Block in French Quarter. If you're thinking movies, think the Video Block. And for some great tasting food, we got Jerky's Tiki Hut right down the Village Road for some great tasting barbecue chicken and ribs. We also got Jerky's Tiki Hut across by the Plaza Casino as well. And also we got Fat Boy Jimmy right there on the Pondfield for some great tasting food. And not forgetting we got Jerky's over the hill if you want some great tasting food, located right across from the Megaplex. That's Caribbean Jerky's. Thank you so much, Jerky's. We also we'd like to thank GBE, our water and electricity company. Thank you so much, GB, for your continued support. And if you're looking for apartments or commercial spaces, give J&J Properties a call. Give them a call at 588-1216. J&J Properties, 588-1216. And for all your shopping, if you want to get your electronics, your flat screen TVs, your surround system for your car, your stereo, whatever it may be, go and visit the Bold Chance Electronics Store located right there on Front Street. Bold Chance, thank you so much. And also, last but not least, for some great tasting food, we got Stasha's Restaurant, located next to the Aki Supermarket. Give them a call at 550-9108 or 524-9834. Thank you so much for all our sponsors. Good afternoon, brother Rolex in the house. How you doing?
What's up, brother? How you doing today?
Blessed, my brother. Another day.
Thank
God for life.
We're back again at it, feeling good.
Absolutely.
I just want to give a shout out to everybody who's listening. My father in St. Curacao,
Shout out to the senior. How you doing, brother?
Brian. It's a nice day in St. Martin again.
Always.
And as again, we're here to talk to the people of St. Martin, and give them our take.
Yes.
Different issues that's going on.
That's happening.
Sadly that we touch the politics because that is a major issue still in our country.
Politics basically runs the country.
Basically runs everything. Every move you make, it runs everything. But you catch the program last week?
No,
man, it was an interesting program, man. Okay. Shout out to you all. I will talk about Venezuela last week. About the hyperinflation, because what's going on there is very serious, Brian. I don't know if you know, it's very serious. I think people shouldn't take it really lightly because it's something very serious going on there.
Unfortunate too.
Very unfortunate what the people is going through there. And all we can do is pray for them, bro. Pray for them and hope that the country can come out of that state.
To show you, every country, no matter big or small, you need proper leadership.
Exactly, you need proper leadership. But we still have to give thanks the way we live, in St. Martin, and we have the dollar currency here, we have the guilda, we could buy a piece of bread, we could buy food, go walk in Carrefour and buy food, because sometimes, Brian, people, you don't know what you got, because in Venezuela people can't buy a piece of bread now, What you were saying?
But at the end of the day too, you got to remember, we got to thank that our people here in St. Martin, we have patience.
Yes.
Because we could easily be capsized or be upside down very quickly. As you can see, it's the inner killer instinct in St. Martin people, as you can see how the looting went after the hurricane. When people are fed up or when people just go haywire. They could do that if they don't like what the government is doing either.
Yeah.
You understand? So we have to thank God that St. Martin people are praying people. We are passionate.
Yes.
We are humble. We are patient. We gave you a lot of chances before we really, put you against the wall. But the country needs to be run. It's very sad what's happening over there.
Very, very sad. That's why we need leadership in our country. And I really, really don't want us to reach there.
Yeah, we don't want to see a revolution. We don't want to.
We don't want to see there. But Brian, in the last week, the week going there, the opposition drafted a motion of no confidence against the Prime Minister. So there's 2 motions of no confidence now.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, what do you feel that is politics is being played, or you feel that the parliamentarians really feel that she's not doing what she needs to do?
It's kind of strange when you sit back from the outside and you watch what's going on, because you just get, remember they say that there's 3 sides of every stories. The A, the B, and then the truth.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And it's strange because we would hear, on Tuesday nights especially, some members of parliament come in here on the radio station, they give us their views. And most of the time you get in the opposition.
Yes.
So it's fair and still unfair. I mean, here the table is open for all of them to come and sit down and give their views. But you only hear the outside opposition backing. Now when you turn it on the flip side, it seems then the other members of parliament probably agree with what the government is doing. And the government, they said, when you see them giving press briefing, they carry on like everything is okay.
So, but my question is then, Brian, if the opposition is backing, why does no one in the government or in the government fund the 8 seats? Why does nobody talk also from them?
I think at the end of the day, they believe that the Dutch or the Netherlands is our savior.
Yeah.
They believe they are paying this price for us, and we need to sit back and leave everything play out.
Yeah.
And it seems like the opposition, we don't have time for that. They don't have time for that. They want to see results. They want to see results now. And maybe too, because the opposition sometimes, or most of the times, remember, they're on the outside. They ain't seen the fine details.
Basically, that's why I wanted to talk to you.
Brian,
basically, opposition, when I see the meetings, right, the opposition party actually don't know basically nothing.
They're in the dark. And when you're in the dark, you want to light.
So they don't know actually nothing was going on. But I mean, about a minister, when they come to parliament, they have to talk for everybody to know what's going on, right or wrong. I mean, it's the highest office in the country, right?
So you would hope that it's a lot of transparency, but it's not.
There's not. No.
You would hope something is happening. Everybody has a copy. This is what we do.
Okay.
It's not.
Me and a good friend of mine was talking a few days ago, and we was talking the same thing, right? The airport needs $100 million to repair. So now we're gonna on the same roof, Brian. We're gonna put zinc again, right? Sometimes you want to know. I remember, as an outsider, as you say, where did all this money go? Brian, $100 million is serious money, you know. I know, dying $10, dying $20, dying $10 million. That's $100 million.
But I would believe it's not just the roof, huh? Because remember, if the roof.
No, I know, but I just give an example. Because we're in a hurricane zone.
Right.
So we're just gonna do the same thing.
No, I doubt it.
Oh, but the zinc they gonna put on the roof, Brian.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's not the same. It's not the same reinforcement.
Because if another hurricane come again and gone again,
it wouldn't be the same, man. They would be foolish.
You wouldn't believe.
Nah.
It would be really.
It would be insane.
Yeah.
To do that, I don't think so.
But that's serious money, bro.
Yeah. But you got to remember the cost to maybe equipment inside it.
Yeah, I understand. But what I'm saying is, $550 million, right? We get from Holland supposedly.
Yeah.
350 already gone,
Yeah. But Holland is still. Say one, say two, Holland is still fair to be given that money, because if I was Holland or Netherlands, before I gave you that money and I knew you was bragging, you was one of the best here.
No, but they start to spend money already, Brian.
Yeah, no, but I said before I give that loan or whatever it is, I want to know first in black and white where the money gone.
Yes.
We've been asking that and it just been thrown up.
Yeah.
And everybody
yeah. Where's this 100 million?
Where the money y'all was making, where the money gone, where it was going.
Yes.
I think that's why, in a nutshell, they want different positions, managing positions.
Yeah.
They want to be seated there because it's impossible. St. Martin have such a beautiful, productive airport, making millions all these years. Hurricane come now, and okay, you're waiting on insurance money, but where's the money in your coffers?
Yeah.
Really and truly, you need to state to the press or whatever. Listen, after the hurricane, before we start repairing, this is what transparency is. We had 600 million put aside.
Yeah.
Play, but we never heard that.
We never
heard that. We just hear the airport is in shambles. We need money to fix back. Oh no, we can't pay salaries, and just like you said, your father would have asked you, but Junie, what you were doing with the money? If you can't build back the place, and you're asking me for money now.
Yeah.
You was collecting all this time before the hurricane. Now where the money gone?
What you do with the money? Don't talk. Okay. Let me waiting on insurance, but what?
Yeah, show some kind of proof.
So
what's going on?
You could at least start fixing and wait on insurance.
Yeah,
you know?
I
but
don't
you
get
still
it,
you still ask yourself where the money gone.
I don't
You know,
get it.
who where all this money going? You know, but aside of the airport,
Yeah.
350 million, according to the meetings I follow, was spent. So there's only, I think, is 100 million then in the trust fund. So is we want to know where all this money going, Brian. It is very important to know where all this money, because when the money finish now, look, I see something from a Dutchman was speaking on Facebook, and they was interviewing him, right? And they was asking him why you give some man this money. He said the money is to fix the roads, fix people's roofs, new schools. I ain't seen no roads yet, and I ain't seen no roofs yet.
Yeah, that's another burning issue. Don't even talk about the road set thing.
Don't.
Get me upset.
All I seen is patching. But what about the roofs now? We still ain't seen no roofs.
Yeah.
We still ain't seen no roof. I ain't seen no roof. They say
blatantly, boy, they have no proper procedures. It's just we want money and yeah, no proper procedure. At the end of the day, to get things done, you need simplicity. We see that what's this foundation that fixed a whole bunch of roofs already?
I know which one you mean. I can't remember.
I can't remember the name, but
SXM Home Development.
Semartin Home Development.
So what the guy name? What the guy name? Keith Franca, right? Yes.
If that person of that foundation, we want simplicity. That foundation is getting things done, and
So
you're seeing it get done. Give them the money.
The money there, yeah.
Hello, you're doing a great job. We need your assistance in the rest. Because people are still crying, people are still ruthless. We appreciate what you've already done and we see you can do it. What more do you need? Do you need money? Do you need more staffing? Let's focus on you and your foundation, and let's get St. Martin moving.
You know,
I don't see why there's
Brian,
this.
You know, Brian, another thing
Too
too I
much,
wanted
bro,
to
too
tell
much.
you, I wanted to talk about, and I wanted everybody to hear us, you know, the people of St. Martin to hear, because you see, Brian, these things are very important for us that are taxpayers and for us that are voters. You know, Brian, sometimes at this point now, I'm thinking maybe when people get the ministry seat, it has a feeling. I don't know. I don't know what to say, because Brian, last press conference, right, the Prime Minister was talking, and I was shocked, bro. You know, I don't know if a lot of people had seen it, but I was really, really shocked. I have a lot of respect for her, you know, but I was shocked. Why, Brian? The minister basically said,
You're talking about the Prime Minister.
the Prime Minister basically said, if all you send me home, we go in elections. That was she did.
That was her exact words? Or
No. That wasn't her exact words.
Read between the
But
lines.
yeah, it's very in life. You just gotta read between the lines.
Yes, I got you.
One of the media persons asked her, Miss MP, so if they send you home, are you going elections? Very straight. She said, when we reach there, we will see. If it's a no, you would say no, right?
Yeah.
If it's a no, you would say no, because St. Martin don't deserve another election.
Correct.
Brian, from 2010, how much governments we had in this country, bro? I mean, if you really have love for the people, right, you would never in your life ever call an election out. Because, Brian, think about it. St. Martin, we just had a hurricane. We went vote again. So the people now are really tired, Brian. They want to see what happens. So now, that's why I'm telling you about this seat as a minister. Because if you as a minister, Brian, right, and 7 parliamentarians want you to go home. If one of your people in your home, Brian, want you to go home, that means you have to go.
Yeah, majority rules.
The majority saying that, listen, the job is not for you.
Yeah.
Remember, they're on the inside. They know why they don't want them to be there. The who they're saying. So it's like when she had said that we are together, meaning that if she go, everybody going.
Seems so,
and we're going for elections.
Yeah.
What I'm trying to explain, because when we came inside, I was in a discussion with you. I was telling you, when William Marlin went and called for elections, right? The government had broke. Somebody shift, DP shift, and they went to form a government, right? So William Marlin said, you know what? Let's go elections. I think it happened the same thing with Mass and Gums.
Yeah.
But now, Brian, the Parliament is saying you are not fit for the job. So it's a different thing now.
Right.
It's a different story.
Yeah.
They ain't breaking government, bro. They ain't saying let me throw down government.
Yeah. Why? It would be insane.
It would be crazy.
To call for that because
My brother.
It costs money.
It costs money. People gonna have to leave their homes again. So why should we even run to get elected in this country, Brian? That got me puzzled. I would love to serve this country because I love St. Martin. But at the end of the day, when you look at it, you go, you run, you want to do something for the country. A minister get up happy tomorrow. She lose her job because she loved that job dearly.
Yeah.
And if I go down, everybody goes down.
The whole ship got to sink. They got to change the rules of the game.
Nah, Brian, man. I mean,
Again, I completely agree with you. Makes a lot of sense. But if we're playing a game and I abiding by the rules, what you gonna tell me? Brian, wait, do we never? I said, bro, we're dying with rules.
But Brian,
look, wait. Before you go, I gonna say, look, rules, articles, this, that. It's in the rule. If we want to play this game up new again, all right. Before we start, that's what St. Martin needed to do. Before we start again, we need to change some rules.
But Brian,
but the rules
but
are
Brian,
there.
Wait, understand. Wait, I understand.
I agree with you.
Oh, wait, now I understand what you're saying with all the rules. But when you go on a list, for who you're going on a list for? Why you running? Let's say why you running for the money, you running for nothing else. You're running. I remember once a parliamentarian said, I can't remember which one. Just give an example. Let's load down our salaries and let's see who will run for the country. But anyway, forget about that. You're going, Brian, to run for the people and do for the best for the country. Correct. Right or wrong?
Correct.
So as a human being, Brian, you can humbly say, well, you know what? If you ain't want me here no more, I thank you.
Yeah, I know.
And you're gone. Life goes on, bro.
Yeah, but remember too, with each position comes responsibilities, comes emotions, comes a whole lot of things. Because I could give you a position and you feel you're doing a fantastic job. You get a pat in your back maybe from Netherlands, from the Dutch, all of that, tell you doing a good job. But the locals here back in and tell you you're not. So it's like, but what's going on here? Again, I'm not saying it's so, but the same minister could feel, look, my own people again were bringing me down and the outsiders who praising me. It could be so too. My own people again ain't want me here, but the outsiders saying I'm doing a good job. But why is it always like that?
Brian, if you're working for somebody, if you're working for Billy D, Billy D is the boss.
Right.
Okay? Billy D gonna tell me, Brian, I'm sorry, but this thing ain't working out. Well, I believe if you send me home, I'm going to the labor office, I'm going to the police. You could go all over, Brian.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, your boss don't want you in his place no more.
Correct.
Brian, parliamentarians is the minister's boss. No matter how you cut it, they might say no.
Supposed to be.
That is how it is. Because the parliamentarians after election sit down together, well, the ones that form government, and sit down and say, you know what, Brian Barry is fit for this position. We think he's fit for this position. Let's do that because you can't say he's... I think Brian Mary is fit for this position, so I put Brian Mary there.
Yeah.
But now, if Brian Mary
works out that he's incompetent,
what happens
you
now?
can't do the job. You gotta go.
You gotta go.
Respectively, yes, I agree.
But because now,
Parliament one.
to me, Brian, if I'm the Prime Minister,
do the honorable
and my
thing.
guys in exactly,
Yeah,
and my
I
guys
got
in
you.
there, them 7 boys could bark no matter what they want.
Yeah.
But now, in my mind, most probably there's problems in the house because somebody can vote against it and she gone. So, or that statement would have never been made.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, integrity. You can say all kind of things because for me, at the end of the day, too, if I'm being allegedly for doing this or doing that, do the honorable thing and resign.
That's what I'm just telling you.
We got minister and all kind of hoopla, more than one of them.
In my
Do
life,
the honorable thing.
I never see a minister resign. Say why?
Do the honorable thing and resign, but they mean like, nah, you gotta push me out.
Yes, you got because it's I understand.
I'll be
The
the
feeling
bigger
is nice.
person, I'm
Huh?
gonna save face and say, alright, sorry, I tried, but maybe next time.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with that.
nothing wrong with
Nothing wrong with that. Governments go, governments come. Go back and do something, but I think when they get inside there, the position,
That's
the
what
power,
I'm saying. The
everything
power,
feels,
and people go against you,
get
with you,
accustomed
for
to
you,
certain
for you,
things already.
and they start to love you, and you're driving a nice car, and you're doing this, and I think that's the thing that goes to the
and
end.
also too, right? We gotta look at the ministry or the whatever you're doing. It's not yours. We hear proudly former Minister Christopher Emmanuel of Rome. He would always say that it's not mine.
Yeah.
It's not mine. You understand? That's what it is. So if I have to go, here it is. That's what the people run the country.
Yeah.
But some of them feel like, no, I stay because I started this. I want to finish that. You ain't putting in somebody else to finish my project. The project is not yours. It's the country of St. Martin.
Right, it is
whether it's hospital, whether it's airport,
It is
whether it's
something really remarkable,
St.
Brian.
Martin.
Somebody put you in a position, and you just threaten them and turn around and say, "Boy, if you send me home, partner,
The rules of the
I
game.
sorry, we go in elections, partner."
Rules of the game.
You know, and
change.
and and basically what you're doing, you're just putting other people in headache because tomorrow maybe the Prime Minister said might not run. I'll just give you an example. So it's like bit by bit when I see it, Brian, it's becoming a whole ego game. A whole ego game. Who has more power than who? You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, but the term in itself, politician, is politics. It is what it is. That's the game that we're in, and we're gonna play. And if we're gonna play by the rules. These are set of the rules. Maybe sometimes it's in your favor. Maybe next time it's not. But at the end of the day, okay, you ain't know. They laugh. Don't worry. Wait. I'm fixing to work on you. So sometimes, as we can see in St. Martin since 10, it has never, ever seriously been about the people of this country.
Never.
Blatantly not.
Just craziness.
It's about, okay, you're laughing now, you're in, alright. Because they shake hands, they welcome me. Good, congratulations, man. It's all about, listen, you catch me now. It's like, 1 for you, 0 for me. Okay, don't worry, we get even.
I was telling one of the young MPs.
It's so bad.
I said, boy, if election come again, this is your 3rd time running. I mean, come on, Brian, man.
Yeah. It is what it is, bro.
I mean, it's craziness, bro. But I just hope, bro, it doesn't reach to that because the country does
If
not.
it reaches that, yeah, again, a less and less turnout of people.
Yes, that's gonna become
less and less
less
people getting this.
in a while you get 200 votes, you're in already.
Yeah.
And another thing too,
Change.
people is gonna get tired of running too. I think people is gonna get tired. Some people is gonna be like,
No, I don't think so.
you don't think so?
No, my opportunity, no. Leave it far. That's why but bro, that's the game. It's like let's dry it into.
But Brian, why are you going in there then?
But let me dry it into simple terms so we could understand. Playing a game. Let's look at a game of dominoes, right? Shuffle the cards. This is election. When the cards being dealt, this is the hand of that. Oh gosh, I get a bad hand. Right?
Yeah.
You can't wait for this game to be over to try to get a better hand.
But
You understand? Put it in that type of analogy. So the politicians are like, okay, now I got a good hand, I win in this. I good. So they didn't want to move. Especially, even in dominoes too. Sometimes you shuffle, you get a good hand, but this person get a terrible hand. They do some mistake to mess up the game for spite. So now we got to shuffle in. So you don't get to win. So you don't get to follow through with what you wanted to do. You understand? So it's always like we're playing dominoes and we're reshuffling. And St. Martin has been reshuffling a whole lot, too much. Because what everybody wants the best hand. But in dominoes, all of us can't get a good hand. So that's how you gotta look at the analogy. All of us cannot get a good hand. Sometimes it's for you, sometimes it's for me. But at the end of the day, we need to play the game fairly.
Yeah.
But they don't want to play. People want to be cheated. And who suffers? The people of the country. So it's like, who's suffering now? When they're playing in dominoes again, same analogy. You remember you have others around you looking at the game. Sometimes the ones who watch it, they're the ones who, man, are you playing nonsense? You understand? I want to sit down and play to show you I can play better.
Yeah.
So we are the ones out there who may be esteemed and saying, boy, like you said, boy, I might want to get in that. You know, I want to fight for my country. I want to do this. But seeing how dirty the game is, it's like you're turning your back and saying,
what I'm saying.
Oh, you go ahead and play.
You're turning you off, or you just play.
You go ahead and
I ain't
play,
wasting my time.
But at the same time, you're turning your back. You're still feeling like you have some obligation for your people.
For people, yes.
It's like, man, this is the leaders, the so-called leaders that we have. This is what they're doing with the country, my country.
And they gotta vote them out, Brian. Really, because we're just gonna keep falling in that same with a roundabout. Like you say, a bunch of roundabouts, and we keep going round and round.
When we gonna move forward?
And with time, I just hope the people would see who's who and who wants to represent them, Brian. You know?
We need people with balls, cojones. I as I always say, well, we ain't get it yet, but we need radical leaders. Somebody who gonna take the ministry by storm and say, listen here, all of us come together and so this is what we doing. I know this is your ministry, but listen here, I driving on the roads too. I want to see the roads that fixed. Okay? I don't want nobody coming to me and telling me my minister or my what is it called? My colleague. You know, maybe it's not my ministry, I'm not in charge, but you're doing nonsense.
Yeah.
We need radical people who they listen here. I want all of us to look good. Whether it's justice, whether it's whatever. St. Martin needs a beautiful country. Especially seen right now again, number plate. People rushing to Bumpy and they're happy I got on a new number plate. You understand? A couple months from now is a new year, the same thing again.
But you know, Brian, I read
the
an article that the week before last week. You told me about the stickers.
Yeah.
And I read the minister had an article saying that they're going to keep using the stickers in the future.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Save
money spent.
Save money. Yeah.
Anyhow, bro, we're running
on time. Your last words, brother.
Well, St. Martin, you know, we just keep coming with a word to you. We're trying to be as honest as possible to you and for you to see what's going on in our country every day. Don't forget, look at the meetings, follow it, and see what's happening. St. Martin, thank you. SOS, thank you.
Awesome. St. Martin people, that's our time for today. Remember, life is all about choices, so be careful who you choose and what you choose because time waits unknown. Till next time, strictly business.